we're still here. And this is the thing, it's getting better and better as we go. We got everything flaring. As a matter of fact, Chef,
Yes, sir.
we have our angel here that's ready. You can go ahead and pull it over there and drain it in the sink in that colander behind you there. While you got that going, I'm gonna go ahead and coat our skillet with a little olive oil here. Switch.
So on your pan there, Chef, do you normally have the pan searing the meat really hot?
Yes, very hot. And the reason for it, because whenever you're dealing with steak, and it's depending on how you want to cook your steak, you want to go ahead and sear the outside and then slow cook the inside. Therefore, then you can control whether your temperature is medium, whether it's well, whether it's rare, you know, just the best way. Always remember when you cook at home, and I stress this to people over and over, cook to your liking. Never cook to anybody else's liking. You're going to go wrong every time. Because I always tell them, if you all been watching all my shows, I already tell you, the only tongue that you have is yours. You only can guess what everybody else like, but you know what you like. And if you figure out how to cook the way you like it, then everybody else will love it. And you know, people always tend to wonder, Chef, why they can't never get their food right, and why their food tastes nasty and everything. It's because they're cooking for everybody else and not themselves.
Right.
You know, you got to cook to please yourself.
That's one thing I've learned from you, though. And it's amazing that when you season it and cook it for yourself, everybody seems to love it.
Exactly. Yeah, and I've ate quite a few meals over at your house. So I think you got on to it, huh?
I think you have a radar on my house. That's the only time I ever see you is when the stove is going.
When the stove is lit up. That's the best time to come. Yeah, that's silver. And what you want to do, you want to sear it on each side for about a minute. Matter of fact, those tongues, like you know,
We're going to finish this up here, Chef?
Cook it on each side for 30 seconds to a minute. To give it just a nice coat. And also what that does, it allows those spices to stick to it. Then we're going to take a little of this Italian parsley that I said earlier. We're going to blend it in just to accent our flavor.
So as you mix the parsley in, what kind of taste is that going to give it there?
Very unique and good taste. Because one of the things is that, and if you would notice, you would see me add different ingredients. The key is, in your kitchen, you always want to experiment. Of course, this is not an experimental meal. It's been tried and tried over many years, very great. But if you got different herbs, spices in your kitchen, just experiment. Don't be afraid to step away from the normal. See, so many people, they want to just stick with what they either been taught or what seems like a safe zone for them, and they never venture out.
Right.
The key is if you got different spices, just try a small amount on a particular dish. Try a small amount on a particular dish. Trust me, just taste it. If it tastes good, use it, run with it. If it's nasty, scrap it and never tell a person about it again. Now we got those in. So we're gonna do this. Take those down. As a matter of fact, you can leave your angel have noodles in the sink here. I'm gonna use this. While you send those, and we're gonna start. We're going to start on our sauce. Now what we're going to use for our sauce, we got here a cup of butter. Not margarine now, people, because a lot of people tend to get that mixed up. Butter and margarine are not the same. Margarine is normally 70% vegetable oil. Butter is butter. And you get two completely different flavors from that. So while I got the butter going, we'll be back after these messages.